I've already did the Walking Dead and Halloween. Jamie Lee Curtis.
Hey,
Original.
Sparky's back.
Is he back?
I think so. I hear clicking, but no volume.
I don't know.
Internet went down. Give me a minute. He put it in the back office.
Yeah, no, I saw that.
We're back.
Hello, motherfucker.
That was stupid.
It happened.
You know,
Nazis!
Hello, Nazis. Hello, everybody. How everybody doing? I think we're back. Maybe. I don't know.
We're back, and it's gotta be separated into 2 fucking streams. God damn it.
guess who's back?
Say what?
Back again. Sparky's back. Tell my bot.
I came looking for booty.
And I still haven't found any.
We need a marathon that too. I miss that show so much. I miss that show so much.
All I can say is
Denied.
No, denied.
Yeah, it's... I don't know why the router just went down. I lost complete internet for about 4 minutes. I had to reset everything for it to work.
So what are you saying here, Sparky? Your beautiful house that you're in with the God-given internet decided to say nope, fuck you.
It does that every now and then.
Oh, every now and then. Nice.
Yeah, so people reshill because I think this is an entirely different stream. Yeah, it's an entirely different stream. I don't know if they'll mash them together or not.
All I can say is you got 20 views. I'm looking at the same goddamn stream. I would then again, you do have that ability to fuck shit up. So what do I know?
Well, it's not as great as what Pins is.
Hey, wait, what?
So all I can say is we were talking about the Death Star, and then all of a sudden the Disney overlord said, "Shut it down!" And then you pretty much got toasted.
Toasty.
Oh, really?
Toasty.
The Sparky strikes back. Maybe I should. No, it's it processed it into 2 different streams. So
nice.
So it's gonna be episode 2 part 1 and episode 2 part 2. So yes, we're going full Star Wars with this.
Looks like a dehydrated turd.
Wow.
But
That's all I can say. It's wow.
Yeah. So now we've got to fuck. Now I got we shill everything.
All we have to do is sound Wookie.
That was
Anyhow,
a terrible Wookie.
hey, it's a Wookie nonetheless.
Wookie.
Yeah. God damn it.
Oh, wait a minute. There was the other one thing that you were talking about, though. We got copyright claim for Wiggle Wiggle Wiggle.
Yeah, we got Wiggle Wiggle Wiggle. I love that. The people behind the Snoop Dogg thing. It's like, yeah, no, we want to take your money. I'm like, sure, go for it, bitch. We ain't getting anything.
Wiggle.
I'm sure if you wanted to, mess Sparky up, you could always play
No.
You mean play it?
You know what to do.
Don't.
Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle.
He ain't getting any money. Sorry, guys. This half ain't getting
Not
shit.
on my streams. God damn it. No. I've only...
He's got to be taken down by a simple, I want your money claim, and he's going to
No. I've already been taken down by... We'll just go ahead and say it was Disney. We'll say it was Disney, not my internet.
Yeah, we'll just add in Snoop Dogg, Disney. We're just gonna go full, Monty here.
Full Monty. All right, let's
Yeah,
see who we
let's
got back into the chat. We got Mansquatch, we got Jacob, and we got Cadunt.
Wait. We got Jacob. You mean he's still being good? Hasn't gone crazy? I love it. Hey, Jacob, how you doing? Long time no look at. I've been seeing you kind of popping around in certain places. How's Tonka doing? Is he doing good? Hasn't done anything unusual, like try to do a stupid fight with people that he should have never have done, which cost him almost his career. Just kind of.
No, I'm not getting into this.
You may not get into this, but Rogue is going to get into this. I mean, look, out of all the people to actually do something stupid, and we all have done something stupid, trust me. I'm going down the stupid road. You don't double, triple, or quadruple down to a point where you're going to have to go in a fucking octagon. And kind of go, no, at the end of the day.
I'll be back. I'm going to get a soda.
He's going to get soda. Rogue's going to go on his soapbox. So,
3 hours later.
Sparky's back now. No, but realistically, yes. Just kind of all I can say. Yeah, I'm glad that he's decided to try to reclaim what he's kind of lost. I wish him the best of luck. Problem is, he's not going to be let go on the factor that he done fucked up. He hasn't really apologized for the most part to the people at large, and realistically, I don't think people are going to accept his apology. Realistically, Jim doesn't care what he does. Actually, most of the mainstream interneters don't care what he does. He's back down to a bottom tier, which I think is what he wanted to be in the most part. He pretty much Kurt Cobain himself. It's fascinating.
Let's see.
You've got a Jim Max who's in the silence. Hello, Jim Max.
Rogue is gone, Rogue, already. That's why.
Of course. I've always gone rogue. I am always going to be at that level of I'm going to see what the actual reality is, and I'm going to call you on it for the most part.
Jin Max, you have to unmute yourself.
You would think he'd be a robot master in order to do so.
He's a Maverick Hunter. He's above Robot Master.
Still, obviously, though he's above, he doesn't know how to unmute himself.
Yeah. Kadun, you're a Robot Master. You can get in here too if you want.
Oh God, we're going to have a full house?
Yeah, let's have a full house today.
Everywhere you look.
So I'm renaming streams real quick. So
you got to rename the stream.
Part 1.
And the next one?
And this one is Part 2.
Oh, what a creative combination here.
Part 2, the Sparky Strikes Back.
Part 2 is not going to get you a lot of money. Pal, I don't think Part 1 is going to get you a lot of money. I showed up.
Yep. Okay. There you go. Saved.
God damn it, Rogue.
Rogue shows up and things go tits up. It's just the way how things are. I'm good with that. I'm not overly, worried about trying to claim a lot of money, make a lot of money, do shit for whatever it is.
Kadunk goes, nice dream you got here, Sparky. It'd be a shame if someone went rogue and wiggled.
Yeah, really, somebody needs to go rogue and start wiggle.
You know what to do with that big fat butt. Wiggle.
No.
Wiggle.
And so I cry so loud when I'm lying in bed. To get it out what's in my head. I'm a little peculiar. And so I wake in the morning and I step outside and I take a deep breath and get real high.
Well, I mean, it could be far worse.
What's going on?
Get out the way. Get out the way.
I'm just having fun with it now.
What's going on?
Oh yeah, no. It's fine.
Jesus Christ.
We're not gonna give you up.
We're no strangers to love. You know the rules, and so do I. I feel commitment's what I'm thinking of. You wouldn't get I just want to tell you how I'm feeling.
Oh, it was never going to be going up very, very well. I mean, really. Hell, how are you doing with the Mario stuff?
Oh shit, it's not working. Oh, it's working? Okay, good.
Good. I was wondering.
No, something else isn't working now for some reason. It's making me do stuff I don't want to do.
As long as it's not telling you to hurt yourself, you should be fine.
Okay, there we go. Yeah, I'm on my touch screen pad because my wife's asleep up in the bedroom and I can't be loud up there.
Ah.
She's sick. We're all sick, actually, so we have the plague.
Ooh.
We've had it for about a week now.
Oof. Sorry to hear. Oof.
I've just finally been able to get out of bed. Okay. I know. It's worse than that. It's worse than that sad song. It would be the what was the song with not Robert De Niro, Dustin Hoffman.
Oh, I don't remember. There's been so many different ones. How about this one?
Yeah, Cuba Gooding Jr. in there with them where they were.
All right, time out. I'm going to mute myself, and I'm going to play a clip.
Okay.
Request of Gadun.
I think I don't have my soundboard. We get you kicked out of China.
Releasing control on restriction systems 3, 2.
Jinping has a small penis.
Approval of Situation A recognized, commencing the Cromwell invocation. Ability restrictions lifted for limited use until the enemy has been rendered silent.
3, 2.
Where'd that one come from?
1.
Not over.
I'm waiting for it to chat. Well, she may not be able to respond on the phone. Who knows? Oh, God. There she goes.
Say goodbye.
So Jinmax, you gonna be in tonight?
Yeah, I'll try. I'll try to do it this way if I have to, but yeah, I'll try to end the night.
Okay. Well, like I said, we're gonna be. You can watch. You should be able to watch videos in the Discord through your mobile device.
This thing is this is a an old Kindle Fire 7, so it's like almost 10 years old.
You might be able to. We'll find out.
No, I don't think so. Without it going bursting in flames, I don't know.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. I mean, it could probably do it, but I'm gonna have to put it on top of the air conditioner.
How the blood-soaked Protestant hell did you do that?
I know.
How the blood-soaked Protestant hell did you do that?
Fuck you, that's how.
Oh, you just wanted to get your shit in. I knew it. I could have done it again.
No, it's Kadant. She likes listening to Alucard. It makes her moist.
You should record the scene where he's talking to the Pope.
Which one from?
Shit.
Helsing,
Looks like we need more prayer in
the,
school.
Abridged.
Abridged, yeah.
Oh, God. I'll probably get that one eventually.
You got. I love the soundboard. It's so easy to clip stuff.
Oh yeah, it is.
It's just super easy. They made it stupid easy to where you get in trouble.
Yeah.
That is the whole idea.
Kadant confirmed. She's soaking. Only here on Sparky's Tech Corner you'll see a soaking wet Kadant.
Jesus Christ.
So this stream's kind of went sideways a little bit.
A
lot.
Really?
The price is wrong, bitch.
You wanted, something with vertically?
You need from Happy Gilmore. That's not Happy Gilmore. That's Billy Madison. You need the
Billy
song, please
Madison.
God, give me the answer.
Well, you guys run the stream for a minute or so. I've got to go do something real quick.
We got a minute or so.
A minute or so.
Your fault was putting Rogue in charge.
A minute
I didn't put
or
it
so.
in. You're in charge.
I think we could do this in
Your
about a
biggest
minute
fault
or
was
so.
putting me in
Okay,
charge.
okay. Yeah, that's
Therefore,
the worst part.
delegating who's in charge, being Rogue.
Trump, Putin, Russian collusion.
Trump, Russian sort of collusion.
Trump, Russian, possible collusion. Trump, Russian metal collusion. Trump, Russia.
Collusion.
Potentially collusion.
Trump, Russia, possible collusion.
Trump, Russian, possible collusion.
Trump, Russia.
Have you been talking to my dad, whoever's playing that clip?
Trump, Russia, possible collusion. Russia hacked our election. Comes a big change. Because all of a sudden, Trump, Russian, possible collusion. Collusion.
Russian collusion.
Trump, Russian, possible collusion. Russians. Collusion.
Collusion with the Russians. Russian, possible collusion. Trump.
You really want that? I mean, I have it somewhere.
Oh, I have the God Damn It Bobby song.
Yeah.
Oh, you have that too.
I have, like I said, I have it somewhere. Just have to find it. And,
That was the thing
but I was only told to use the chat for about a minute, so really.
I mean, it was a good song. You can always play the Trump America First one. But, I mean, you are Canada. You are Canada. You are Canadian, so what would you say?
It's funny how they bitch about the winning with a minority here vote, and then when Trudeau does it, they're all like, "Oh, thank God."
Okay, so it concerns me that I come back and the first thing I see in the chat is, "Shut up, he's got to run out to Alucard because Alucard's amazing." What are you guys saying?
We haven't said anything. We were talking about Trump and Trudeau. How he got to Alucard, I have no idea.
Well, we were talking about free Hong Kong and how you think X Jinping has a small penis and how he looks like Winnie the Pooh and
yeah. We had only about a minute to cover while you went away and do whatever you did. I don't know what you were doing back there.
We had to make sure China understood your politics, Sparky.
Yeah, definitely.
No, I just had to go take a leak.
Oh, you had to go take.
So that was that tinkling sound.
No, I was muted.
Oh, I was wondering what that was.
No, because if you wasn't muted, you would have heard things like.
My dick fell off!
My dick's on fire?
Things like that,
Damn.
Wow.
Hey, there's reasons why I have these things clipped in here on my soundboard. You just never know the reason of why they're going to show up.
I know.
You happy, Bo?
I've noticed since I started using the fax machine sound on my computer and holding the phone up to it when I get those damn calls, I've been getting less and less lately.
It helps. Yeah.
No. You record
really loud, and they just hang up. Right
no, you record it as your message for your voice machine.
That works too.
Mm-hmm. But no, yes, gym backs tonight, sometime around 5 or 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. We'll probably gotta do the Galaxy Express 39 first, and then afterwards we're gonna do No Game No Life. The No Game No Life is supposed to be a special for Halloween. I didn't watch it. I watched it last night on dub, and last time I seen it was in sub like a year or so ago. And,
and you realize that the dub version was more superior than the dub version. Why?
Because, bitch, I drink people.
I took a whole Spaceball team or whatever. What was that one?
I like dub better because I don't. I like the dub better because I don't have to fucking read it.
You just don't like reading. That's a sad factor about you.
You're right.
And you were supposed to be a machine, even though you're a rejected Mega Man type character. You're supposed to be all in there taking data. You want the data. No, you want somebody to tell you shit. God, propagandist at the highest level. You soak that all in.
I didn't say I was a puppet machine.
That did sound perfect for this.
Are we doing the No Life No Game series or the movie?
The movie, not the series. The movie.
The movie sucked.
The movie isn't that fun. No. How did the movie suck?
It had nothing to do with the actual characters I cared about. Really.
Oh no, it didn't. It's supposed to be a backstory on how that world was created. That's what it's supposed to be.
It sucked.
Well,
really sucked.
We can't do the series on Mechanic Tuesdays because the Ex Machina are not in the series. It's in the movie.
Yeah, no.
That's the reason why we're doing Mechanic Tuesdays for the movie, because the Ex Machina, which is the what the fuck are you doing?
Coffee.
Oh, come on.
I have a hot water heater and I use Nesquik Cafe, which is actually the best coffee I've ever had.
Alrighty.
Ask Penn about coffee.
No, don't ask Penn about coffee because she'll be there for like an hour.
Well, the thing is, the Nesquik doesn't upset my stomach because it doesn't put the seed. It only uses the actual dissolvable materials in the coffee instead of part of the seed, which actually tears up your stomach.
Okay.
So that's why I like it better, so I can drink it and not die.
Not die. That's always a good thing.
Depression.
Awkward moment. Thank you. Getting away from coffee and Penn trying to quest to hunt it down and give it a lot of headshot. We were kind of talking about Canadian elections and Vladimir Putin and all that kind of stuff, just because we were.
Ooh,
how do we get from that to coffee?
Did you hear that Greta was turned into a cockroach? Her name's now a type of bug cockroach.
Yeah, I heard. Whether that's true or not, it's kind of questionable.
Yeah. No, it's true. They think that she's actually a bug and a problem, and that's what they named her after.
Nice.
They made her name a bug, so we will forever know Greta as a bug crawling and done.
Nice. Bug crawling and done.
Done.
Actually, she was up here in my neck of the woods, and her strike went on. You know how the students came out of school. It also lined up quite happily with a Pro D day, so they weren't going to school anyways, so they didn't miss shit. This whole campaign of skipping school kind of coincided. It was hilarious. That many people showed up, by the way. There was a lot of people, downtown that were older in a certain generation, but not all younger groups showed up. Come on, it's Pro D Day. Who the fuck wants to wake up to go down and hang out with, Thunberg in the middle of Canadian winter, or the start of Canadian
number they made it look like was actually quite small comparison to other rallies they've had there.
Because it was quite small compared to other rallies.
Well, that's what I mean. Yeah, that's what I meant. It was just.
They tried to make it look big.
Thing, and it was small. It was really actually.
Oh yeah. Because she went over into Alberta, and then Alberta had their their convoy that showed up, which fucked over that thing. And over here in BC, we have a shit ton of trees, very little pollution. If anything, we make up the number count for the rest of Canada to bring down their carbon count. So yeah,
what was it? Canada's carbon count's just slightly higher than ours. I mean,
we're in the 197, 198, well, close to the 200 mark.
The only group, I think the only country that has a lower carbon count than us is Africa, and that's because they're a shithole country.
A shithole country.
Yeah, well, that's because they are. They're actually open up for business now. They one of the presidents who says Africa is open up for business.
Uganda is open.
Well, and the fact that they burn all their businesses to the ground.
Fuck yeah.
Wakanda forever is open for business.
Well, they could try to call it Wakanda, but it's never going to work. It's never going to work.
Never gonna work. Never gonna work it out. Never mind. Never mind. Yeah, whatever.
It's whatever.
But yeah, no. So also, it's kind of funny that everybody on the conservative or the alt-conservative mindset is trying to stand up for the Peterson canceling because his documentation is documentary. Thank you, Pan. Has been canceled several times over. This is a guy who claimed that he was all for free speech, but shut down other people's ability to speak on his shows that he put together, all because of the factor that they may have had a chit chat with somebody from the alt-right. So yeah, it's kind of funny how that all kind of goes.
Who did that?
It is. So I don't know. I just don't know. We focus on a guy who says, "Oh yeah, I'm all about freedom of speech and people's rights to do things," and but when it comes down to somebody else's, it's like, "No, sorry, we can't because you're going to affect our business." Our bottom line is you can't be.
Oh yeah, you can't be real free speech. Oh, yeah. Have you guys seen the Ireland website page that shows eliminate hate speech, and they got the mouth covered and a finger to it? Yeah, I've seen it. Actually, they got the mouth gagged.
Oh yeah.
I was like, holy shit! If that is not screaming 1984, I don't know what is.
Well, that's the problem with these particular people who just preach that certain speeches shouldn't be allowed to be talked about. They'll go out of their way to literally destroy somebody's livelihood, be completely violent to a point where death threats are now credible. They are the highest level of Maoism, all because of the factor that they don't like what you might say. Can we now call them and now start calling them Maoists?
Yes.
Maoists, yeah. Well,
because
I just prefer to call them commies or fascists because they kind of are in that area.
Well, here's the funny thing: the fascists allowed you to speak, so as long as you were out of the earshot of people, you can do whatever you want for the most part. That was the fascist idea. The moment you became a problem, then they put you on a train. That became an objective to send you someplace else. That was down the road, and then people fought for that, and they lost their fascist regime. As for the commies, well, you were allowed to freely talk about certain people, and certain people were free to eliminate you from the equation. That's a whole different organization altogether. As for Mao and his group, you could not say shit, period. And we're looking at the Mao regime at the highest level, bringing out these criteria.
Unless it was pre-approved, I take it, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. You can talk, just not unless it was pre-approved.
Right. So.
I'm warning you. Okay.
You need to redub Mal's mom to make that bitch.
Oh, come on. Okay. Boy and girl.
Oh.
All right.
That's it for that.
Speaking of the Chinese and Maoists and censorship and whatnot, hey, guess what's next weekend?
No, I was gonna kind of go from that to have you seen Fallout's first .com?
Well, let me get this one.
Falloutfirst.com.
No, we're not talking about Fallout First because of the fucking nightmare that happened on patch notes. We only got problems on this one. We don't need those problems here.
No. Those problems were because Penn couldn't get his shit working.
Yeah. I mean, no. I mean...
Are we going to talk about BlizzCon now?
Not up in here!
I was going to say, yeah, that's next weekend.
The NBA.
That's next weekend.
Oh, the NBA.
I suppose we could talk about Fallout first. Once.
No. There's a website that's called FalloutFirst.com. Put that in your Google machine.
Yeah. They still
Put that in your Google machine.
Put that in the Google machine? Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
FalloutFirst.com.
I saw this already. It's hilarious. I saw this on the quartering. It was great.
You don't. I've been following. I don't. Whoever, but
let's do something positive. Click here to send a message from Count Chappie about Extra Life. Oh wow. Okay, private worlds, scrap boxes, and more. They used the wrong coming to Fallout 76 with Fallout.
No, he used the right coming.
First.
Wow.
Oh, did you know that FalloutFirst.com is one of the most highest trending website at the moment? What? So much so that this guy has had an interview with a couple of people out in the UK.
Wow.
It's almost like that company has no clue what they're doing because they didn't get the domain name first.
I know. It's kind of weird. You think out of entire... If we're going to come up with a name, maybe she might grab the domain name just in case.
The same thing happened with Joe Biden. Sorry.
Did you know how much? Do you know how much money this guy spent in order to grab the domain?
$10.
$12.
Almost $30. 27 something.
But he probably got it like on a 2 or 5 year plan. How much you want to bet?
You know he's like saying, "Hey, cough up some dough and I'll give it to you."
Actually, what he wants to do is have a sit down with Todd to kind of express the issues of the current iteration of Fallout 76 first.
Too bad you can't play that song right now. I want money because that's what I think it's about.
Yeah. Well, basically what it comes back down to. I mean, Reddit is also turning on the people within the Fallout community 76. All the Redditors that are
Reddit's
now
about to go bye-bye if they keep doing this crap because no one's on it anymore.
Oh
yeah.
We have a new player, guys.
What about Reddit about to go bye-bye?
We have a new player.
We have a new player.
Oh, we have another individual that came in. So yeah, Reddit has decided to do a shitstorm. Players, or at least the fan base of the 76 Redditors, are at odds with each other as well as with the game and in its current state. So yeah, this thing has pretty much drove a wedge into people. So much, all I can say is go out there, please buy the Outer Worlds. Plug that into your PlayStation 4, your Xbox One, or your PC. I don't care how you get it. Whether you go to Epic, Humble Bundle, Green Man Gaming, or you pirate it, put that thing into whatever device that you use and play it for a while because it is a very well done game. There's a few things that they could have worked on, but overall, game good. I give it thumb up your bum.
Do they have it for the 360?
Too old.
Yeah.
Shut up. That is the most recent console that I could afford, and
I
my
know, I'm
laptop is
sorry.
shit, so it's not like buying the PC.
Well, wait a minute.
version is possible.
Actually,
Xbox One's for like
thanks
$100
to.
now.
Wait a minute. Do you have a PC? Obviously, you have a PC, Kadan. Is it optimized for a bit of gaming?
What's let me see.
Is that a fuck no?
Solitaire?
Okay. Well,
That's a fuck no.
Maybe.
I'm going to throw this out there only because a certain black and white panda messaged me earlier and said, "Yeah, get yourself Xbox Game Pass." And I'm like, "I have an Xbox. I don't use it." He's like, "Bitch, it's available for PC." Oh, okay. And yeah, Outer Worlds is available through Xbox Game Pass for PC, which is still also in beta. So
Yeah.
Yeah, I would not play.
My computer likes to shut itself down. My laptop likes to shut itself down when I try to run word processor.
got it.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Oh, you're running a 10-year-old computer. Congratulations.
Oh, thank you.
Well, I meant the computer, not you.
I mean, it's still alive. It's probably about 8 years old, I believe.
It's a laptop too, so that is
You
amazing.
said still alive, and I just have GLaDOS singing in my ear. This was a triumph. Mickey here. Here's success.
It's been a while. Is that you, Rogue?
Okay.
Wow. I guess I said the wrong answer. Question.
That's right.
But no, we got a lively panel today. We got Jim Max, Cadunt, Pin, my usual co-host, and Rogue.
Oh my.
God damn it.
That's awesome.
Not like I lined myself up for these.
Oh god, it's so hot in here.
This is a nice
That you line yourself up, or Ken is just the moving target that just so happens to get in the line of fire?
You just have. You are the Bond that constantly gets hit.
Yay!
Thank you. Thank you, Cadunt.
Yeah, it'd be a shame if somebody went rogue and wiggled all over it.
It happened.
Apparently, I hear a request.
Oh God.
You know what to do with that big fat butt. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle.
You know, you could get yourself struck much easier by playing some Disney clips. I'm just saying. Hint, hint, TC Rogue.
Give that bitch a cannon.
Bitches love
You Disney thing.
Yeah. No, give me that fucking cannon again. Fucking so good.
Actually, no. I was gonna pull out the best one for you wanted somewhat Disney effect. Let's see what we got here.
1,000.
Fuck it up!
Jesus Christ.
The table.
Your sound pad and your microphone's not wanting to work again.
It happens.
God.
It's because it's close enough to being a Disney clip.
Yeah, it is close enough to be a kid's Disney clip.
That's why the sound clip the sound pad is like, no wait, I don't want to get copyright struck.
Pretty much.
Okay, guys, I'll be right back. Pin, hold down the house.
Okay, Rogue, hold down the house.
Alright, let's talk about China again and how Sparky hates them.
Sparky's now Sparky's leaving because he has to go rub one out to the fuck it all clip. Got it. All right, Sparky likes Frozen. It's a thing. It's a thing now. Everybody be aware of this. Spread it. Spread the word. The word is Sparky likes Frozen.
Sparky loves Frozen. Sparky can't wait to see Frozen 2.
So does anyone know about anything about Chinese Pooh Bears?
Well, what do you want to know about Chinese Pooh Bears?
Pooh Bears.
That's what I said. What do you want to know about them?
I just don't know if anybody knew anything about them.
G is a Pooh fan.
Is that a racist comment towards me? Because I'm not Chinese. I am Asian. I'm not Chinese.
Oh, I've seen Ping.
I'm not
He hates, everybody says he looks like
No. See, Winnie the Pooh memes, or at least Winnie the Pooh in general, has been banned throughout all of China because of the very first,
Xi Jinping is a little bitch.
Yeah, well, because of the fact that somebody kind of mentioned the fact that with him walking with Barack Obama back in the day, they kind of look like Winnie the Pooh and Tigger, kind of, chilling.
Well, also, here was the thing.
Just change one letter.
She dressed in pink one day, and everybody said she looked like Piglet, and that's when he got upset. Because Piglet's also banned.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, if you're a Pooh or Piglet fan, you're not gonna get them there.
Yeah. Piglet did nothing wrong.
Well, you said you wanted to be occupied by a minute, and you gave it to Penn. Penn gave it to me, and then here we are.
Taking farms.
Sparky,
Yes.
you left people in charge who decided they wanted to be racist against me. Communist ideologies.
Well, I am the most racist individual, and then you can ever meet because I'm one of those mixed races, so it's all fine.
Sparky, and I forewarned you, Sparky. You're giving me control when I'm only half paying attention. You know what the other half is about.
I mean, she is Jewish
getting your mouth
and Puerto Rican. Are you Jewish and Puerto Rican, or just Jewish and Hispanic? I keep forgetting that, Ben.
Well, the second choice was closer. It's Cuban.
Cuban. All right. Thank you.
You ever call a Cuban a Puerto Rican? You're gonna have some trouble.
I've done that many a times. It's fine. Don't worry.
It's even worse when you call both of them Mexican.
I've done that too. It's kind of funny. I have a friend who's Puerto Rican. I'm going, you goddamn Cuban. Like, no, don't do that. I've done that. I've done something similar. It's fine. I've done that.
Is there a difference?
There's no difference in a Puerto Rican or a Cuban or Hispanic or a Mexican or whatever. I mean, they're all from Spain in some way. Fight me for it, bitches.
Okay, then.
Anyways, Rogue, I mentioned to Sparky earlier.
Why would you mention me to Sparky earlier?
No, I didn't
when
mention
I'm here.
you to Sparky. I mentioned a subject to Sparky earlier.
Oh, you mentioned a subject. Was it a good subject? I mean, are you going to tell me about the B subject now?
What is your opinion of the Untitled Goose Game?
What?
What? Really? You haven't heard of the Untitled Goose Game?
What?
All right. Never mind then.
You're gonna fill me in because weekends I pretty much shut the internet up for the most part.
Oh yeah, that's right. Okay, so there have been some people out there playing the early release of this game called Untitled Goose Game by House.
Okay.
Supposedly there's two parts to the story. Supposedly it's like the next hit indie game where you are the goose and you just basically perform tasks in being a nuisance, right? You basically do things off of a checklist, and that is in itself is a thing, apparently, because people love games. The second thing is that there was somebody else, one of these pretend game journalists who are like, this game is a horrible game because you're going around terrorizing people. It's like, you missed the point of what makes games fun, you piece of lonely crap.
I'm still trying to see what the downside of this is.
For people like us, there is no downside other than pointing and laughing at people who have a thing against games, who hate games. We can laugh at people who hate games.
Because they suck at them.
We've been doing that since the dawn of gaming, Pat. Where this is where is this a new thing? Is this how is this a new thing?
True.
So,
No,
I mean, people have been wanting. There have been people who've been wanting to have a very easy since the dawn of gaming. They've been trying to figure out how to crack the code for a pinball machine since the dawn of gaming. They still haven't figured it out. How to crack the infamous code for operating a pinball machine, so they can get through all their tasks quickly. Yeah, without tilting it. Then you've got the forever press X to feel quota. I mean, then you got the journalist version of gaming, just so that they can get through the game faster and easier, so they can pump out their nondescript reviews that no one really cares about out there. Because realistically, their reviews add up to their reviews are about what, maybe 12% of a market versus the trailers, which brings in almost 80%.
Remember, from a few years ago, articles for game reviews do jack diddly shit. They're not even like 3% of the market anymore.
Well, that's why I said roughly about 12, because it varies on review to review. So I'm giving them a little bit of leeway, a bit more rope than what they really deserve. But realistically, reviews overall is just one person's opinion. I mean, if anything, you have the internet market that seems to be your main focus now. I mean, the old media is trying to find a way to kill that.
Actually, I'm going to change you. I'm going to correct you on that. It's not one person's opinion. It is actually a whole company's opinion, because their livelihood is staked on that opinion.
When it comes down to, we're talking about reviewers, not the actual company itself.
No, the thing is, the reason a lot of these the reviewers, their opinion makes the money, and therefore they actually invest their entire company into that review.
Well, it's great, but unfortunately,
that's why we have the problem we have. It's not because it's one person's opinion. It's like they're basing their livelihood on that opinion to make money. And that's the problem. We see it as one person, but it's actually an entire company. And we don't go after the company like we should, instead of just the one person.
I go after anybody. I really don't care if it's a company person or an arthritic Jew. I'll just go after them. Period.
Well, I know that. Others don't
but
know
realistically, no, I get it. But when it comes down to the average pleb, and this is where we have to kind of go into their mindset, the individual is just going to be going off of that one person's article. Yeah, it's done by a massive conglomerate machine that's trying to pump out as many articles as possible, so that they can make money off of the ad revenue. That's all they are good for, is just making the ad revenue. So people like us will go around and go into those goddamn articles, click on it for the first time, and boom, they've got some ad money. And if you do that 1,000 times or 100,000 times, guess what's going to happen? That they've made their money just off of the ad. Doesn't matter whether the article. Well, most don't even have that luxury. And now they're being a bit more creative and trying to, hide their reports behind, a certain degree of paywall. If you want to read the full report, you got to put down a certain amount of money, subscribe.
Oh, no. There's actually someone who's finding a way around that now, too.
Oh, yeah, I know. But it's creativity. I love it. Ingenuity for the human species is fascinating, but we still haven't figured out a way how to keep them in line, in check. That's why the communist agenda is coming in. So we're watching that canary in the coal mine from afar. So watch out for your social credits. It's coming.
Please come after my social credits, and everybody in my group will have fun. Retired veterans. Yes, please come after the retired veterans. See what happens.
I'm gonna interrupt you right here. Jojo, thank you. I've got 2 pairs of them. I got these, and I've got these here. I like these better because it makes me feel like I'm a maverick.
No, it makes him feel like he's a man. You're manly man.
He's man. He's man in tights.
Yeah. No, I went to different people and asked, so which one of these look better on me? I had mixed reviews from different people. They say that the red ones look good, and then the other ones say that the Maverick glasses look good. So it's like, fuck yeah, I'll buy them both.
All I can say is simply, just fuck it, wear the glasses that you like to wear, and then let's call it a day. I don't care if anybody thinks that you're gay, because, well, most of the people automatically think that you're gay, so it's fine. Don't care whether most people may not think that you have a dick or whatever else, because, again, most people already think like that. So just go forward, have fun, pick whatever you want out. If you want to wear the dress, today, by all means, go for it. I'm not going to stop you.
Why would people think I'm gay? I mean, it couldn't be because of...
No, couldn't possibly.
No. Hey, I know it's getting off on that end. It's fine. On this end, it sounds kind of...
Was the only reason why anybody may think you're gay, Sparky, is because you like sucking dick.
That does help. I mean,
that doesn't make me gay.
It just makes you very, entrepreneur. I mean, yeah.
Are you saying you have a dick? You said Sparky loves sucking dick. You just said it doesn't make me gay, and I was like,
no, enjoying sucking dick does not make me gay.
Okay.
So Sparky, I don't believe you're gay.
Yeah. Oh, Jacob, you missed the popcorn. We started the stream off with a big, beautiful bag of popcorn.
And he hasn't fallen asleep yet.
No, I haven't.
Oh, surprising.
I know.
I was only that one time, Rogue.
Yeah, still, it may not be one. It was only that one time where you streamed all night and all day of you being in front of the camera while sleeping. and so all it takes is that one time, and people will never forget it.
You want to explain the falling asleep on popcorn?
Oh, do I have to explain the falling asleep on popcorn? Because you not only did it on my show while we were watching the Alien movie, but you also decided to do it on Antoine's show while he was playing a fucking video game. So, where do you want me to begin?
Let's start with your show, with Aliens.
So, a classic movie night, as per usual. My faithful group decides that I've pitched out that we're gonna watch Aliens. Sparky over there is thrilled and gets his bowl of popcorn ready and that, and we get to the good part, like the midway where shit's about to get real, and all you can hear is this. Yeah. I'm like, what the fuck is that? So I'm not kind of paying attention to it. I'm like going, okay. And then all of a sudden I'm looking over Discord to see who's lighting up or whatever. And I'm like, it's doing something. I don't know. His indicator showing me that he's making noise. And I'm like, Sparky, hello? So I'm like, okay. So I mute the fucker. And I'm like, he's dead. I think he died. The aliens got to him. Shit like that. Then we go over to Antoine and is like, Rogue, you can come over here and spend some time to play this game with me and all that kind of bullshit. The fucking community games that they have, you don't know jack, that kind of bullshit. So I'm like, yeah, no, I don't do that shit because I don't like community games, period. I think they're a bunch of faggot-inducing enrage, pointlessness. But regardless, I hear from Antoine on the other side of it, because apparently you somehow was on his stream as well. Don't know how that magically happened, but yeah, you ended up continuing your snore fest while he was trying to stream his group gaming. He mentions that over on live on his channel, which was hilarious.
God damn it, Sparky!
Yeah, pretty much.
Well, you said aliens, and he was expecting probing, and there was none, so I fell asleep.
Pretty much. God.
No. I was literally waiting for him to do this.
Shut the fuck up, Sparky. You're gonna give someone a bad idea, and then I'm gonna have to do a fucking video on it, and then I'm gonna find your ass, because I know where you live, and I'm gonna beat you within an inch of your life with your own limbs.
Something like that. Realistically, he was more or less trying to.
I just needs to check inside your asshole. Alright, sir, I just needs to check inside your asshole.
That sounds more like reasonable when it comes down to aliens.
I was tired. I was extremely tired pulling doubles.
You can come up with all the different excuses you want there, buddy. I still popcorn and you and for whatever reason, it's almost like hot milk for certain people. You just kind of zone on out there. I'm impressed that you've managed to pass the point of no return. You're up and about. You're pretty spry for a white guy. At least I hope you're a white dude. I really don't know. I mean, sometimes those videos can really, confuse people. The right lighting will make anybody look kind of white.
On his popcorn.
What?
He puts that turkey stuff that the what is it? The stuff that helps you sleep that's in turkey.
Yeah.
LSD.
Yeah, something like
that. Whatever it is.
I like turkey.
Tryptophan, yeah. Tryptophan.
What?
Huh?
Yep.
Tryptophan.
Tryptophan.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Turkidan. I was like,
I'll just go with it. If it just means I get a bit more jokes and fun, I'm just going to go with it. It's a lot easier.
Oh my god. Pan, look at JoJo's comment. Hey, remember last week?
Look at JoJo's comment and remember last week you can subscribe to Popcorn on Amazon. Yes.
Pan already brought that idea up.
Casual. What did you just walk in on, pal?
He walked in when I put the
It depends on what
hey,
you consider what. I mean, unless you like what you're about to see.
Off City Nava. Which Alien movie? I imagine the first, wasn't it?
That would be the second.
So that's Aliens.
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 Yes.
Yeah. Aliens.
Yeah, Aliens, and then Alien 3.
The Reject.
Actually, no. Aliens 3 is actually not that bad. Not high on the card in comparative to the rest of them that follow it.
I'm thinking of the one with the clone.
Oh, that'd be Aliens 4.
That'd be
Resurrection.
Yeah.
See, the trilogy itself makes sense because you end up with Ripley at the end. Yeah, there was supposed to be a bit more, but certain people they couldn't bring in or explain why Newt has aged. So they just opted to change the script to being a penal colony and killing everybody.
Could have just said her chamber malfunctioned. And she
could have been, yeah,
her.
that would have been one direction, but again, we're talking about studios. They don't think of that. They kind of go, can we get the same actress? And if so, yes. Okay, can we explain this? Yes or no? Is all it is the bottom line. What is it going to cost them? Now, if they don't want to put out a huge amount of money, budget wise, for something that may not make them a lot of money, then they just got to half-ass it.
Honestly, nowadays, they just put a new person in place if they don't like the age of the person. I mean, Jesus.
Yeah, well. But again, you also have to, like I said, you have those problems in the studio. Because of the factor that they go through. You have to go through whether they want to have this particular actor, actress back on the roster or not. What is the overall budget, and how many retooling of a script are they going to get to until they get a like from a small pool of an audience that is questionable. That's it. Working alongside with the studios and that, you kind of get an inner kind of peek behind the giant velvet curtain that they have, kind of going, Hollywood is hard. No, it's not. The hardest part about Hollywood is those people, those mandated people that have to film the shit that you've written.
The hardest part about Hollywood is producers' dicks whenever they get a girl on a casting couch.
No, yeah, that
The
helps.
hardest part of Hollywood is everybody's retarded and doesn't know how to actually live through life.
Yeah. Well, then you got the gaming industry, like Laughing Jokey Numbnuts, that made the Alien 3 movie and game that's not even anything like the fucking movie.
Oh, Alien, whatchamacallit, was actually pretty good.
Isolation?
Isolation, yeah. It was actually really good.
Here's the for most of
2
the
million
Alien,
copies,
especially
that's not enough anymore.
yeah. Well, the Alien game that they had, the Marines versus Alien, they did a while back. That is a not even was it meant for that particular concept was meant for a different game. It was just reskinned for an Aliens game and pushed out because money.
Yeah, money.
It's like, oh, we have this half-made game. We've got this people kind of coming from us from the studios and like going, we're going to give you money to make this game. Free money. Here's your game. We're just going to reskin it for you, change the assets. It's the same fucking game as a prior. They've done that before in a few other cases. And that I mean, Mario Mario 2 is just a reskin of a different game.
Wasn't there a glitch in that game where the alien AI in one certain level was dumb?
Yeah.
Did the AI wouldn't trigger with the player and the alien?
No. It was coding. It was simple. It was an error in the code. It was one line of code that had an error. That all you had to do was correct it, and by dropping off an E or whatever it is in that one line of code, and the alien itself would anally rape you.
Yeah.
But because of that one line of code, it didn't know how to anally rape you, let alone how to tie a shoe or stop drooling.
Speaking of code, have you seen the gloriousness of the what was it, WWE or W?
No, it's WWE 2K20. Yeah, I've seen that entire match. I'm not shocked or surprised by 2K games fucking it up yet again. They fucked it up with 19 and 18. So they
really bad.
No, I know. They blamed the engine because it was shoddy, and they decided that in 20, if for the 20 version we'll bring in a brand new engine, and all those bugs that we had in 18 and 19 will not affect it because we know what we're doing. Apparently, they don't know what the fuck they're doing.
On certain games, yes, they do. But whenever it comes to a sports game of any sorts, they just fuck it up.
I don't understand why we need to remake a game over and over and over again when you can simply just add a DLC. You're changing the fucking roster. The game is still the same. Basically, you're going from one point of the court to another point, or you're going to body somebody. You're not changing anything out of the entire specs of the game. And realistically, a downloadable character with a minor change, not going to fuck over the game completely. They still have the same fucking movesets. Nothing changes except for what the person looks like. So why do we need to go through every year a brand new fucking, WWE game or football game or hockey or whatever?
Money.
Yeah, I know. It makes money because people tend to go out there and spend it because they're dumb. It's like the people behind the COD factor.
They were saying SmackDown graphics were better than the way the characters looked in SmackDown 1 looked better than
Actually, SmackDown 1 almost had the realistic characters back in the day. Hell, SmackDown 2 was for the PlayStation 2, was still far superior than what we have currently.
Yeah. The refs are crippled and a little bit gropey.
Crippled?
See, it's almost getting to the point where it's no longer justifiable that they could easily just, starting in 2020, release just the base game, and for the next 4 or 5 years, just sell the DLC for updated rosters or skins or whatever.
Yeah. If they had made those refs the same refs for the NBA, that would have been more realistic because they are pretty much retarded and crippled and old.
Well,
it's almost. I mean, when you go for the figure 8, one trying to mouth fuck you, it's always good.
Yeah.
Well, it's almost like with the old NES game. Was it NES or Sega? I can't remember, but it was way back in the 90s. and it was a baseball game. And because the maker of the game didn't have the license for like the players, it was only the teams and the players had the stats. And it was a kid and a father that sued the company because it was false advertisement, because you can manage your roster and it's just like you own a team, and they made the statement of, well, it's only stats, we don't know. Unless you absolutely know the stats of everyone and what that's compared to, it's false advertisement. They lost, but it was like one of those weird lawsuits that kind of spiked interest. Yeah, that spiked interest and kind of helped spur games going into the direction they do today.
Huh. Interesting. I just looked at my my YouTube channel. 407 people.
Nice.
Somehow I got plenty.
Wow,
I'm trying
wait
to figure
a
that one
minute.
out.
Oh, that's your personal. I'm thinking of the never mind.
You're thinking the group channel. No. We haven't reached the 60 people yet. I have like 407 people. That is weird. That's weird.
Subscribers?
Yeah.
Wow. Cool.
Yeah, for those who haven't really survived or subscribed to be my stalker over at my personal channel, which it just mostly does, classic movies and shit, by all means, head over to the Canadian Rogue, all one word, YouTube, and just hit that subscribe button. And add to the stalker count. I need as many stalkers as possible.
Throw a link out in the chat.
I don't know. I'm gonna kind of copy. No, I'm gonna have to do this. All right, well, I'll throw a link. I think I have the ability to do so.
Well, you should be wrenched. If not, you have to comment. I'll wrench you.
Oh, okay. Don't worry. I'll just kind of beat you with the wrench.
Not the wrench. Anything but the wrench. And we lost a cadet.
It usually happens. She's been gone for a while.
Yeah, I know.
You just didn't know. I mean, she goes into the corners of her world and disappears in the shadows, and then appears when you least expect it.
Yeah, she usually does.
That should do it.
Hey, you are wrenched. Cool.
Apparently, I am. I'm scared. I wonder if that actually works. Oh.
Yep, I'm subscribed.
There you go. Look at that. We've got more weirdos there. Sometime at least Rogue didn't work on Godzilla 90. Well, look, I am not that old when it comes down to working with the studios. I've been with them ever since they did X-Files and Millennium, sorry. Going forward off of that one, so we had Reindeer Games up here. We had Romeo Must Die. We had Sentinel, which was a weird, I guess, the best way of describing it was a Knight Rider-esque type TV show. The car went from a Viper Silver to more of a military version of Viper because it had camouflage and
So it started
kind
as
of
a red
shape
Viper
shifting.
and then would go to Silver Viper.
Yeah, weird. It was just a weird thing. We had a lot of
plated armor, and it had a hover. It had a not a hover. It had a
No, you've seen it. It was really weird. It was just fascinating actors in that were on that. We did
they switched the entire cast out like the last season.
Yeah, they did. They had well, that was the process because they were moving the people behind Viper, I think it was called, or Sentinel. We were moving that studio group to the one downtown in Vancouver, Canada, BC. They wanted to move it closer, so it was cheaper for them to film these TV shows, as well as most of it was being shot in the urban areas, or at least the urban areas of that quarters. And where they were stationed, it was closer to the rural end of town, so they wanted to move out further, so it was easier and cheaper to film. They ended up creating their own studio. Lionsgate Studios also jumped ship out of the North Shore studio to make up their own new studio downtown as well. So a lot of the stuff that's from Lionsgate, I have access to because I worked with them on Lionsgate for a bit.
Nice.
Oh, poor you.
I know. But the Saw project wasn't that bad. So yeah. We were also supposed to do another Carter project, but that never happened. Look, everybody really hates Batwoman. I mean, even JoJo hates Batwoman. We know that. Jacob, we get it. Batwoman is a disaster of a show like Superwoman and the current Flash, what's happening with them. They've decided to go completely SJW or completely Maoist in some degrees and fuck over what they had going forward. The Arrowverse version of DC is not going to be very successful in the next, say, we actually see it's actually happening. They're not gaining a lot of success. But within the next year, maybe 2 years, you'll see a complete drop from that division. Look, they were going to go with a different origin altogether, Jacob. That's something that it's happened in the Arrowverse constantly because they've changed the origin of the Arrow. They changed the origin of Super. They've changed the origin slightly of the Flash. So realistically, they're going to change the origin just to fit TV. Gotta remember, they can't just please you, the comic book nerd. They've got to please everybody. The average normie pleb has to follow this particular show.
Well, the only thing they haven't changed in the CW with those hero movies is talking about your feelings and making out in the hallways.
That basically
everything. I was like, that's not how superheroes work, but sure, go with it.
No, well, see, the weird thing is they try to give you that human for a feature of that. Yeah, so that aspect, I get what they're trying to do. They're trying to give you that extra feel that this person can be real, and
but it's not for 45 minutes of the show, and they give you 5 minutes of plot.
Yeah, well, again, that's because of the fact it's episodic. They don't care about the plot. The plot is like, well, we can continue the plot on the next episode.
Well, that's why the plots suck, because they don't give you anything.
Next time on Dragon Ball Z.
He's still screaming. But no, I don't have that as a sound clip. I do not have that as a sound clip. I should have it, but I don't have it. I'm going to put that in later. Because normally these would be my weekend to fill my soundboard up with new sound clips in there. Or re-edit for some other things that I've got on the wayside. So, yeah, Sparky, me showing up for your show might not be a thing.
Hey, Rogue, I got you.
Classic.
No, it was the screaming as he was powering up. You want the power up where he's powering up.
Your power.
Yeah.
The power ball or whatever it is.
But no, I mean, and that's the factor. It comes down to movie studios and that, or at least TV studios in general. They have this knowledge that they're episodic. They've got an entire season of how they want to tell their story arc, and again, depending on how many episodes that they have in order to do that in, they're gonna tell whatever they can tell in it. Whereas, for example, I like the actual HBO style of story arcs. You have 13 episodes to tell you fucking story in, so they better be good.
Yeah, they should be.
Yeah. Whereas something like the DC TV universe, they've got 22 episodes, in some cases 42 episodes, to have this entire arc figured out. So they have a lot of filler that's going to be in between. So yeah, you're going to have, whatever bat chick trying to finger bang whatever girlfriend or this girl of the week that she's trying to do, while avoiding her psychotic sister who is possibly mimicking the Joker without them actually bringing in the Joker, because the Joker is not very feminist. So they got to go this feminist route that woman power.
You mean how he treats Harley Quinn is horrible?
Yeah, I know. Apparently so. I mean, oh my god. It's almost like he's a villain or something like that.
I know. They don't seem to get that.
I know. Look, I understand that HBO is doing the Green Lantern Corps. I wish them the best of luck on that one.
Oh, no.
I don't see it being very successful.
Are you kidding? Are you kidding? They're going to do the Green Lantern Corps on HBO after the shit show that Watchmen is?
Yeah, I know. That's what I said. I wish them the best of luck. Watchmen is is mediocre at best, and it is dropping like flies when it comes down to its viewer count. So I wish them the best of luck.
You're being too nice on that one.
Yeah, I know, but I wish them the best of luck. I mean, they haven't had a good hit since they fucked over the giant sensation that was Game of Thrones.
Oh, HBO did that to themselves. That they should.
I know.
They just should have got new directors.
They could have just went that route. They had the money. It's not like they couldn't afford it. They even threw money at the directors going, here, just make more episodes.
They're like, nope, we want to get on with our career, and now their career is shit.
Yeah, we want to be Disney-fied, and now you may not have it Disney-fied mode. Now maybe we should have had an extra couple of seasons of Game of Thrones. I wish we could do that now.
Disney even said, sure, we'll let you have a couple more seasons. We want that to be a success because when you come over here, it's going to look good on us. And
yes,
if it's bad, and they told them that. Disney actually did something smart and said, hey, don't fuck it up. And we won't. Everybody will eat what the fuck we feed them. Is basically what they went. We're going to feed you shit. You're going to like it.
Well,
apparently, Jacob still wants to have abuse on Grant Moore. I'd pay to see that happen there. I would pay to see you try to punch him.
You can take over Sparky's show because I know he's trying to end it right now.
No, we took it over. He gave up. He gave that up. He gave it to Penn. Penn gave it to me, and all over.
But I'm back, so I'm taking it back.
This is throwing fireballs at him.
Yeah, this is the second part of the show, and it's run on for just as long as the first part. So let's go ahead and close this out with some shilling, and then we'll end it out. How's that?
Yay!
Yay! So we'll go ahead and start down. Oh god!
All you have to do is go over to the GNF network. Get all of the GNF related things, including finding that little Faye over there in her little corner. Or you might be able to go over her Twitch when she eventually gets over there to do her fucking homework, which she hasn't been doing, because she's got 10 hours to make up, and I wish her the best of luck. Go for it, Sparky.
Well, it's 10 hours of just the math. That's not even the gaming that I'm streaming.
Go for it, Sparky.
Math. Go for it. Okay. Pin?
Yeah.
And his name is John C.
God. Well, I guess Rogue always showed for you, huh?
Yeah, I did.
Yes, he already did.
Yep.
I made it very easy for you. So you would have to do is tell people goodbye, whatever, and we can get the fuck out.
Oh, hang on. You got Jin Max.
I get to. Oh, shill. I'm Jim Max. I do games. I did a video with the count with X-Ray Cookie's face on it saying he likes to bleep children. Something else. But yeah, that's my stuff.
Okay, then. Well, with that. Oh, God. Ow. I'm going to go ahead and start playing the music. Thanks for coming out, everyone. Please like and subscribe. We will be there'll be 3 shows coming out this week. The Super Mario World Parts 2, Mechanic Tuesdays, Galaxy 39 this Tuesday, and hopefully, if we can get done, the No Game No Life 0 on Halloween. So with that, thanks for watching, and have a good day.
Adios.